Hey guys, kinggath here with some mod news. So first up, we got to congratulate Cynthia Barnes, who took down yet another city plan contest with this design of Bunker Hill. So if you want to get access to this and the other Bunker Hill designs, they are available now in the Season 2 contest entries mod, which has been updated. And as always, Xbox players, I've created a separate mod for this to make sure you guys don't run into that script data limit bug. And on that note, I've also gone through, or I hope I did by now, I planned on it this morning, gone through and renamed the Season 2 contest entry mods to not only say Season 2, but actually have the name of the settlement in them, since we're only doing one settlement for each of these months. It makes a little more sense to do that for Xbox players, make it easier for you guys to find. Now, I have had comments from PC players asking if I can release these month individuals for you, and there's no need to, because we actually release all of the city plans in their own ESLs on PC already. If you go into Nexus on the city plan contest entries page, if you go to the optional files, there's a FOMod installer that'll let you pick and choose which of the city plans you want to install. So you don't even need these month mods. You actually have every single one in an ESL in a pack. We just don't put those up on Xbox because then I would have to spend dozens of hours putting together mod pages on Bethesda.net. Too much of a hassle, and it would make it even harder to find stuff in Xbox's horrendous search feature. So yeah, I think everybody on Xbox knows what I'm talking about and knows why I wouldn't want to spam that place with too many mods. All right, next up, let's talk about April 10th. So in theory, and I'm saying in theory, and I'm going to say potentially and maybe and hopefully a lot because of the corona apocalypse we're currently living through. Lord knows what April's going to look like. But my plan right now is April 10th to do a live stream. So April 10th, live stream, kinggath, 10 p.m. Eastern. And we're going to talk about Workshop Framework and some settlements. So I've got some big new features coming on April 10th. And they are going to be I think they're going to be pretty big game changers in the Fallout 4 community. And so I want to be able to show them off and discuss them, answer questions from mod authors, add-on pack authors, city plan designers, and just anybody who plays either of those mods. If you use either of those, I'd be happy to answer questions for you. If you haven't been to one of my live streams, usually the way it works is I start off with a plan, I go through that plan, and then I just stay online until we're all bored answering questions. So if you want to be a part of that, just put me on your calendar, April 10th around 10 Eastern. I will make an announcement earlier in that week whether or not we're going to commit to that plan because, again, depending on what's going on with real life and the chaos ensuing, that may or may not happen. Like if I have to flee my home because of mass riots, then I'm probably not going to be live streaming. So I'll keep you guys posted. But lastly, let's talk about the next city plan contest and why you guys should join in on it. So the next city plan contest is I think a fan favorite settlement, and that is Vault 88. Now, some of you guys got excited. Others of you just puckered up a little bit. You got scared because that place is massive. It's intimidating. But I would suggest highly that when you're doing a Vault 88 city plan, you just pick one sector and just go nuts in that. Use your whole build limit in that. Make it look freaking amazing. Now, the Vault set actually is really easy to build with. It's really quick to design city plans with that. I think that's why it's a favorite for people, is you can make a really beautiful looking settlement very quickly with the Vault build kit, which is obviously allowed in the Vault tech build kit, rather, which is allowed in the city plan contest because anybody who has that settlement would obviously have that Vault tech build kit. So I highly recommend you guys join it, and I recommend you pick a sector and go nuts with it. And the stuff we're going to talk about April 10th, I think people picking sectors, you tie those two things together, I think it'll all make more sense come live stream day. So if somebody remind me that day when we're asking questions about why I kept talking about those two together, the Vault Tech and the April 10th thing, and you'll remind me and we'll talk about it. But anyway, Vault Tech DLC allowed in the April contest because you're going to be doing Vault 88. And the next thing I want to talk about and why you should do it, other than the fact that you're trapped at home right now, you got nothing else to do, is that the Masters contest is going to creep up on us before we know. So last year we did a Masters contest to cap off Season 1, and it was basically just a supercharged city plan contest with huge cash prizes. We made these really cool videos for the finalists that were professionally narrated and just kind of acted as like a little keepsake for them for having put in all the effort they did in that. And just like last year, you do have to compete in one of the season's city plan contests to get an invite to the Masters contest. So it is an invite-only city plan contest. I'd love to see the massive number of people we had in it last year in this one again. So if you are an old hand, you've done city plan contests, but maybe you've been on the bench for a while and you haven't participated in season 2, I'd highly recommend you do so soon. And what better time than when you're sitting around at home wishing you had more toilet paper. All right, guys, that should do it for this video. So stay tuned. Watch my channel for posts about whether or not I'm doing that live stream on April 10th. All right, guys, take care and enjoy the mods.